All right. Welcome to Beyond the Prophy's Friends and Floss first episode, where my friend and I, who will introduce herself in just a moment, we're getting together. We're crazy busy moms, but we often enjoy our conversations and just want to share a little bit about ourselves. So I'll first start off. I'm Jasmine Haley, and I am the founder of Beyond the Prophy. And I have a blog component of it. It's a business that offers continuing education courses. And then I'll allow my friend to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Christy Lincoln. I'm a registered dental hygienist. I work 1 day a week in clinical practice, private practice. But I recently started a blog for the public because I just love talking to people about oral health and in my own way. And I got 3 children, so they'll probably come in here at some point. And Jasmine has 2 kids, and then I also brought 2 extra kids. So we're running deep with what, 7?
Yeah, we have 7 children.
7 children.
And
Yep.
we're heading to the beach.
Yes.
After this little episode. We have been trying to get together for weeks.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to be without our children. So we decided, okay, let's just go ahead and record our first conversation without worrying about whether or not our kids come in, if they need to breastfeed.
Oh boy.
Or if they need something to eat, or if somebody hurts themselves. We hope that you guys understand, especially those that are parents out there. So first things first, why did we start our new ventures?
So it was me that told you. Now you've always been thinking about this, but I was at a Trisha O'Hare's course, and she's one of my favorite speakers. She always presents new information and just gets you thinking outside the box. So I was sitting in her course thinking, I want more. I want to do something more. And initially, I just, sent you a text and said, let's start a business. And in my mind, our business was going to consist of providing oral hygiene instruction to the public, maybe a storefront, maybe, all kinds of things that we just kept feeling like, I don't know if we could do that. I don't know if the state would allow us to do that. Mm-hmm. And we just went on from there. And then you helped me to understand that what I wanted to do was basically a blog, and that it doesn't have to be a business. And I said, for my life right now, that's it. Mm-hmm. I want to be a blogger, which nobody takes seriously anyway. I'm learning that. People kind of look at me with one raised eyebrow like, okay. Like, oh,
I get you.
You understand. You understand.
I think there's a lot more people that get you than you realize.
I just crack up at people's response. It's almost like saying, I'm getting a certificate in dental hygiene. Like, oh, not a degree? Right?
So for me, I had been thinking about it for some time because I knew I wanted to change. And I wind up, if you check out my blog, you'll find out about an RDH entrepreneur that I met for the first time this year in February that kind of blew my mind on what he's done in dental hygiene with his career and with owning a business. And then Christy texted me not too long after that, and it was just like, oh my goodness. But then we realized after talking and kind of coming up with a business plan, we were going in 2 different directions.
Yes.
Just for now, I feel like that's still an opportunity that we could have.
Yes. Because I want to do dancing, and you're like, no. There's no way to incorporate dancing and dental hygiene. I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, oh.
I mean, I like to break it down.
No,
but
you do.
I wasn't even thinking about that to that extent. I wanted to educate because I come from teaching in a community college. So I wanted to focus on that. So we came up with a name, and once we separate, I kind of made something else out of that. And I'm actually really excited. I'm having an opportunity to write, and self-publish, which is wonderful freedom, which you understand.
Yeah.
And just being able to talk about what's important to me. And for me, a lot of it has to do with inspiring and motivating and empowering other professionals, especially dental hygienists, because I was once in a point where I felt like I didn't have really control over my life, and I felt like, woe is me. Why did I get into this career? I can't do anything. And once I finally realized that I do have control, I can make a difference in my own way, I felt that was very liberating. It was very, very liberating for me.
Let's tell them how we met.
Okay. So Christy's been practicing a lot longer than me, and I got a part-time job at a no-name dentist, and someone was like, oh, Jasmine, you really need to meet this other Black hygienist. And I'm like, okay, great. We can meet, someone of the same ethnicity, I guess. Like, that was sort of weird, that type of introduction. Mm-hmm. And so when I first saw Christy, I was like, she's not Black. I don't know why they mentioned that. She had this very, very long braid that was just swaying all over the place. Yeah. And I don't know. I wonder if you were wearing one of those. I don't even know what you were wearing that day. You were wearing, sometimes you have your tribal earrings.
I don't remember, but I was really disappointed when you called me out. Yeah, when you said I wasn't Black, because growing up in my hometown, everyone knows who I am or what I am, and that's a Native American to a tribe in Massachusetts. So small town, everybody's my cousin. And then when I moved away to Baltimore, people just couldn't figure out what I was. Mm-hmm. Why they question it, it's just normal curiosity, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I found it interesting when people would give me a label. So I just kind of went with whatever they gave me. And I'm like, okay, I'll be Black. That's fine. I'm married to a Black man. I mean, I have Black family members, so that's fine. And then when you called me out, I was like, oh, I got to restart this story all over again. Oh, man. So it was quite funny when you said that, because I was like, how did you know? Because everybody else seems to call me all kinds of things. So yeah, that was kind of neat.
Her heritage is pretty awesome. She's from the Wampanoag tribe. Yeah. I didn't know anything about it. I should have known, because when you are in school, they talk about Thanksgiving, and they talk about the first Native Americans that welcomed the Pilgrims, and that was the Wampanoag tribe.
Yes, descendants of, because Massachusetts had many, many tribes, and not to go over the history of that, but basically after what was left, after all of these major wars that we don't really learn about in school, like King Philip's War, the Pequot Wars, after all of that kind of ended and things, settled down, what was left was basically the remnants of tribes and, the Wampanoag. Yeah. So we all were moved around a little bit, but ended up in a praying town called Mashpee, so a praying town was where they moved natives to try to convert them easily to Christianity. And so you grew up in a town that's just all my family. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows my great-great-great-great-grandmother, and I know theirs. And it was nice. Mm-hmm. It was nice. Mm-hmm.
So we hit it off right away. And then what's very interesting is that, without going into further detail, because we'll have another episode, our husbands have the same profession.
Yes.
They're in the same profession. We're of the same faith.
Yes.
And that was pretty awesome, just to have so much similarity. I'm also from the North. I'm from New York City. We both have type A personalities, although she's reformed.
I'm reformed. 3 kids.
Yeah. So we have a lot in common.
You need to have one more.
We're closed for shop. So we've had a really great friendship. It's been, I think, as long as I've been practicing, which is about 9 years.
Yeah. She's been my partner. We went to ADHA twice together, and then we went to I met you in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
And we've just kind of done these adventures, and you think one way and I think another way, but we always come together, and just what we're able to bounce off of each other has really kept me like enthused and excited. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that's the same for you.
Oh yeah, of course. We've been. You're my go-to person. I feel like there's nothing that Chrissy can do wrong.
Oh, there's plenty.
I put you on a high pedestal. Although sometimes I feel like I do divorce you. When I don't see you, I do get a little like, oh my gosh, Christy's gone to another powwow. Our friendship is over.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of things that we would like to talk about, but that's just a quick introduction for ourselves. There's a lot of things that I'm passionate about. Christy has had some, wonderful experience with clinical practice I've never had, fee for service, and I've done more of the public health realm and teaching also. So I think this can kind of sum up the first episode.
Yeah.
Do you think you want to have anything else to say?
No, nope. I do want to say that I came here with my bathing suit on with the intention to video record, and Jasmine said, no. So that's just a little hint of what I have to deal with. No, I'm just kidding. No, we'll have plenty to say, and yeah, I think that basically covers it.
Yep. All right. So thank you for listening, and I'll be posting this on my blog. I don't know if Christy wants to put it on her blog, but it'll be on my blog and on Facebook. And looking forward to interacting with all of you guys and just sharing some more things about our unique friendship and just things that we think about as far as dentistry goes.
Yes. And I don't think I mentioned my blog, which is for the public.
Oh, yes.
yoursmilinghygienist.com, because I feel like that's what we should be feeling and emitting and evoking to our patients is a smile. Happy to serve you, happy to help you with our colleagues, with whoever we come in contact with. I just feel like a smile goes a long way. Mm-hmm. So if you want to check it out, check it out. If you don't, I won't be offended, but whatever.
Yep, yoursmilinghygienist.com and beyondtheprophy.com. And hopefully I'll have the video working next time.
Or hopefully not.
Right. All right, take care. Bye.
Bye.